evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. I'm Jim Fuller. In tonight's news, General Motors is making additional investments in Middle Tennessee. Unemployment numbers rose again last month. The Tennessee Highway Patrol will be stepping up enforcement efforts this holiday weekend, and we'll speak with Motlow College President Dr. Mary Lou Apple about the state's new Tennessee Promise program. We'll have those stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
Did you know that Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac has the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles in southern Middle Tennessee? We have wholesale pricing and clearance specials on select pre-owned vehicles. Our selection includes pre-owned Chevys, Hondas, Toyotas, Kias, Fords, Jeeps, almost every other make and model there is. You can check out over 200 pre-owned vehicles that have been thoroughly inspected and serviced by our factory certified technicians at stanmcnabb.com. With over 20 lenders, we can help you get the financing you need. So for the best pricing and selection, hurry in to Stan McNabb Chevy today.
Don't risk losing the Social Security disability benefits you have earned. I'm Russell Hedges with Moore & Hedges, attorneys at law. I bring over 25 years of experience and dedication to your case. My Social Security team will walk you through the process. We can increase your chances of winning and maximize the benefits due to you. If we do not win, you will not owe us a fee. Call me, Russell Hedges with Moore & Hedges, attorneys at law, for maximum returns and minimum concerns.
An annual event started in 1939 will continue on August 20th through August 30th, 2014, when the World Grand Championship celebration will once again be held in Shelbyville, Tennessee at the Celebration Arena. Each year, people come from all over the world to contend for the coveted honor of being crowned World Grand Champion. From the wonderful flat shod to the exciting performance horse, they will fill the ring with the breed's best of the best. The celebration supports local charities, and this year they are asking everyone to come out and support the largest nonprofit event in Middle Tennessee and the 14 charities that depend on this event to fund their cause. Come out and be a part of a family tradition by showing your support to the 76th Annual Walking Horse National Celebration. For ticket and box seat information, call 931-684-5915.
Welcome back. General Motors officially announced Wednesday the company will invest $185 million to make small gas engines at its Spring Hill manufacturing complex. The investment supports GM's new small displacement engine, which is part of an all-new Ecotec engine family that will be used by 5 GM brands in 27 models by the 2017 model year, powering many of the company's high-volume small car and compact crossover vehicles. Spring Hill is among 6 manufacturing locations around the globe that will produce the new engine. The new Ecotec portfolio includes 11 engines with 3 and 4-cylinder variants ranging from 1 liter to 1.5 liter, including turbocharged versions and power ratings ranging from 75 horsepower to 165 horsepower. GM also identified the next generation Cadillac SRX as a future mid-size vehicle to be produced at Spring Hill. The naming of the Cadillac SRX program follows GM's previously announced $350 million investment in Spring Hill for 2 future mid-size vehicles expected to create or retain approximately 1,800 jobs. Southern Middle Tennessee's jobless rate jumped up compared to the month before in Coffee County. The unemployment rate in July was 7%, up from 6.5% in June. The State Department of Labor and Workforce Development says about 1,830 workers were looking for jobs here. The Bedford County rate went up by a half point to 8% last month, almost 1,800 looking for work there. The Franklin County rate went from 7% to 7.5% in July. Almost 1,500 are without work in that county. 8.9% unemployment was reported in Warren County for the July period, up from 8.2% in June. The state says more than 1,500 workers are unemployed in that county as well. Rutherford County's rate went from 6% in June to 6.7% in July. Almost 10,000 are unemployed in the Murfreesboro area. Jobless rates in Grundy and Cannon County are also up. Lincoln County continues to boast the lowest unemployment rate in the state at 5.6%. The Tennessee Highway Patrol will conduct a no-refusal enforcement campaign during this year's Labor Day holiday period. This special enforcement effort will begin at midnight on Friday, August 29th, and conclude at 11:59 p.m. on Monday, September the 1st. The no-refusal legislation allows law enforcement officials to seek search warrants for blood samples in cases involving suspected impaired drivers. In addition to no-refusal enforcement, Highway Patrol personnel will also conduct driver's license, sobriety, and seatbelt checkpoints, as well as saturation patrols and bar and tavern checks. During the 2013 Labor Day holiday, 16 people were killed in 15 fatal crashes on Tennessee roadways. That's up from the 13 vehicular fatalities in 2012. Last year, alcohol was involved in 6 of the fatal incidents, and 6 of the 10 vehicle occupants killed were not wearing safety restraints. 4 motorcyclists, 1 all-terrain vehicle rider, and 1 pedestrian were also killed. Preliminary figures indicate there have been 3,981 crashes involving alcohol-impaired drivers in Tennessee from January 1st through August 15th, 2014. That is 339 fewer cases that is 339 less than the 4,320 crashes during those same dates in 2013. Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam and Department of Veterans Affairs Commissioner Mary Bears Grinder have recognized the service and sacrifice of Private First Class Cecil E. Harris of Shelbyville. Harris was serving with the 179th Infantry Regiment, 45th Infantry Division on January the 2nd, 1945, when his platoon was holding a defensive position in Dombasle, France, near the German border during World War II. The platoon came under attack and had to make a hasty withdrawal. When the platoon was able to regroup, fellow soldiers realized Private Harris was missing. He was 19 years old at the time. The United States Army Graves Registration Command investigated Harris's loss with no success. In September 2013, an official from the American Battle Monuments Commission notified the Joint POW MIA Accounting Command that a French national had located the possible grave of an American serviceman in the Alsace region of France near the city of Dombasle. The grave was on a hilltop under a large rock with a crude engraving of a cross and the letter H. The JPAC recovery team excavated the burial site and found PFC Harris's identification tag, also known as dog tags, military items used by American service members during the time period of 1940s, and human remains that were later confirmed through DNA samples and also dental records. Governor Bill Haslam said, quote, "Cecil Harris is of Tennessee an American hero, and it is fitting that he finally be laid to rest with military honors at Arlington National Cemetery. We join the Harris family in recognizing the loss of a young Tennessean who gave the ultimate sacrifice during World War II and hope they feel pride and a measure of peace," end quote. The body of Private Harris arrived in Nashville yesterday. Stay with us. We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
Get Fit for Life, Tullahoma. Join the urgent team Get Fit Tullahoma Health Fair and Fitness Expo Saturday, September 13th at Northgate Mall from 9 until noon. Speak to health professionals, receive free health screenings, see different types of fitness demos, and more. And this year, we've introduced green vendors. Learn about sustainable energy and recycling. Don't miss this free and fun-filled morning for the whole family. Come out and see us Saturday, September 13th at Northgate Mall.
Trucks.
The #1 selling truck for 35 years straight, the Ford F-Series, can be found at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester. We have a huge selection of over 100 trucks to choose from, with Ford manufactured rebates and incentives up to $10,000 or 0% financing available. Now is the time to buy. So come on down to Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester, and remember,
Trucks.
And more trucks. Why buy anywhere else?
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Welcome back. Newly elected Tullahoma City officials were sworn in at Monday night's Board of Mayor and Alderman meeting. Mayor Lane Curley took the oath as he begins his second consecutive term as mayor. Let's watch some of his comments.
Like the speakers preceding me, I wish to thank the people of Tullahoma once again for the honor and privilege of leading this community 3 more years. Although I stand here by myself, I did not get here by myself. To those who reached out to me to offer their help during my campaign, in both big and small ways, I appreciate your confidence in me. To those that could not support me, and shame on them, I hope to earn your confidence. A special thank you to my family, especially my wife of 35 years, Evelyn Curley. It's hard to believe, but we married in 1979, and I began my public service career 3 years later. My work in public service is just about all she has ever known. I appreciate the many sacrifices she has made as I've worked to help lead this community. She is special in so many ways. My life in public service is all my children have ever known, and I appreciate them as well. Both are adults now and have made excellent decisions. I'm proud of them both. I am pleased for the opportunity to work with the fine folks at city government and affiliated agencies 3 more years. They are a hard-working and dedicated group of men and women, and I appreciate them all. To the children I see at the schools, to the business people I see at the post office, to the friendly folks of Tullahoma that I see at ball games, stores, and around town, I believe it is obvious that I enjoy being your mayor. I enjoy helping make opportunities happen in Tullahoma. I enjoy helping defeat the challenges we face in Tullahoma. I enjoy looking for ways to make Tullahoma the very best it can be. Some people choose to see a glass of water as half empty. Others choose to see the glass as half full. In Tullahoma, I choose to see the glass full. It just happens to be half with water and half with air. My chief job as mayor is to cast a vision for Tullahoma and our future and inspire others to strive for this vision. Great cities are intentional, not accidental. We live in a blessed community in many ways, but we can do better. But can we do better as a community? Of course we can. My vision, and one I think about every day, and I hope you share with me, is that I want Tullahoma to be a world-class community. I want us to work toward being a drug-free and safe community. I want us to be a clean and green community, a community where everyone has the opportunity for a challenging and rewarding career, a community where citizens care, are involved, and make a difference every day, a community where the arts are prevalent and available to all, a community where children are valued and nurtured, a community where we look out for each other, a community that values our rich aviation and aerospace heritage, a community that appreciates and grows our retail, technical, and medical strengths. I believe we can accomplish all of this and more and be on our way to being recognized as a world-class community. I say, why can't Tullahoma be the best? I want us to have a sense of urgency to work toward being the best in every way. Some community is going to be the best. Why not Tullahoma? I expect the best from our community. I expect the best from myself. I expect the best from the people around me. I expect and will accept nothing less than the best in our effort to design and build a world-class community. In summary, one of life's greatest privileges is to serve others. I appreciate the honor of serving the people of Tullahoma 3 more years. As many have heard me say, every day is a great day to be in Tullahoma. Thank you.
We'll be right back with more Newsleader.
When you're running late headed to that sporting event or horse show and hungry but need gas, you don't have to choose which to get. Just stop at any Quick Mart where gas prices are normal and the food is outstanding. Burgers, fries, salads, sub sandwiches, chicken strips, egg rolls, even pizza can be picked up while the gas is pumping. Stop by any Quick Mart today and not only save time, but enjoy some good cooking, southern hospitality, and prices you can live with.
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mac Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mac features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel. Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mac offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and signed sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mac Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
Come to Jim Oliver's Smokehouse in beautiful Mont Eagle, Tennessee, your mountain getaway destination. Stay in one of our 21 log and timber frame cabins. Enjoy the romantic fireplace and jacuzzi tub. Get more information and book a reservation at thesmokehouse.com.
Welcome back. John Gray spoke earlier this week with Motlow College President Mary Lou Apple about the state's new program, Tennessee Promise, which provides free college tuition.
There's a program called the Tennessee Promise. Governor Haslam wrote the program out, and it is for the current seniors that will be the class of 2015 that's wrote in Tennessee high school, and upon graduation they will be eligible, if they comply with all the deadlines, for 2 years of tuition-free college or technical college.
Right. She said a bunch of important things, and what we're going to do is we're going to sort of cut them up here, and the first thing is free college. But the most important thing is if you don't hit the proper deadlines, you miss out on free college.
Correct. Right. And that's a very important point, John, and one in which we're appreciative that you're willing to help us share the word. I think it's a great opportunity, and what I love about this program particularly is it does not have an income requirement or an academic requirement other than you graduate from high school. Well, I've never had a program like that in 37 years that has really truly been what I call an equalizer. It's for everyone.
You're talking about the first deadline that must be met is you must apply for this before November the 1st.
Correct. A very important deadline. And the way that the Tennessee Promise works, if you miss a deadline, you're out of the program. There's no loop back. Your opportunity is gone, and we don't want that to happen for anyone.
You miss November the 1st, you've missed 2 years of free school, 2 years of free education, 2 years of receiving something that will help you move forward in your life forever.
Good point. Yes. So we're asking everyone to help us with that. Now, your high schools are engaged, your principals, your guidance counselors. We've got a lot of adults in the area, but we want to keep telling the story. It's very, very important. So if you know of a senior or you have one in your family, encourage them. Get them to either come to the opening that we're having at Motlow sponsoring. The first one will be September the 20th. At 10 o'clock here on the Moore County campus. We're going to have one on every campus. A student can come to either one of the events that we're hosting. Parents may come with them. We'll be glad to help them make the Tennessee Promise application and a Motlow College application. And if they come to those particular times, we will also waive the $25 application fee for Motlow. So we're going to try to help them get several things done while they're there, and also answer questions that they may have about the different programs that they could become involved in, what kind of careers they might be interested in. But the November 1st, huge deadline.
Huge deadline, and I just think you talked about one or two more free things, didn't you?
That's right. We said about the application fee. Normally, you would submit a $25 application fee. If you come to the event, the first one on September the 20th, then we're going to waive that fee and take care of it for you on that day.
So that's some more free out there, folks. And listen, when somebody comes up and offers you free and free and free, you better show up.
Absolutely.
And we will keep reminding you. And just for right now, the Motlow campus is September the 20th. The Fayetteville campus is September the 30th. The McMinnville campus is October the 7th. And the Smyrna campus is October the 18th. So there are 4. Now, if someone misses this 20th and they go to Fayetteville, say like on the 30th, they're still enrolling in Motlow. That doesn't mean they have to go to school in Fayetteville.
No.
They can still go to school here in Tullahoma.
Right.
These are just 4 different places and 4 different times that you will have an opportunity to be sure that your senior goes and registers.
Right. And we want to help them. We want to help you make that. We'll have computers set up. You'll be able to get in. In fact, a lot of the staff from Tennessee Promise will be there as well. There's another part to the Tennessee Promise, though, that's for the community. And it is a scholarship program, but it has a mentoring piece to it.
Oh, that's good.
And so it requires the community to come up with volunteer mentors for the students who are in the Tennessee Promise. So Tennessee Achieves is out now, and we're talking to Rotarians, we're talking to any kind of groups 21 years or older to consider being a mentor. It's an investment of 10 hours of your time over a 12-month period. Okay. And it's cheerleading the students to the finish line, getting them to hit the November 1st, the February the 15th, the college application dates, all of those things, helping those students that might not know how to navigate college. You got your son through it, you could help another child get through.
We'll be right back after these messages.
The highest standard of excellence requires dedication and commitment. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of excellence in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor, too, when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Are you a shoeanista with no place local to find your style? Well, now you don't have to travel any further than Bren's Shoe Boutique, located at the Village on Jackson, 1940 North Jackson Street, Suite 120 in Tullahoma. From funky to formal, you can find the fit and style that will make you smile at Bren's. A shoeanista herself, owner Brenda Kemp offers brands like Rocket Dog, Jessica Simpson, Mia, Nine West, J. Renee, Bandolino, and more. Want that accessory splash that none of your friends have? Bren's offers a selection of one-of-a-kind handbags and jewelry with just the right bling. So if your shoe selection doesn't stack up, find what you've been looking for at a price you can afford at Bren's Shoe Boutique, now open in Tullahoma.
Welcome back. The merchants at Coker's in Tullahoma celebrated an anniversary and a ribbon cutting for a new business last Saturday. John Gray brings us this report.
And this is the one-year ribbon cutting for Southern Sundays, located in the Coker building right here in Tullahoma. Tony and Cassie Grow have opened this a year ago, and it's just doing very well. And their Chamber of Commerce is having this ribbon cutting out here to celebrate their one-year anniversary.
Hey, on behalf of the City of Tullahoma and Tullahoma Area Chamber of Commerce, we want to congratulate Tony and Cassie and the Southern Sundays on their opening, and we want to give them a big round of applause.
Thank you.
Go ahead and cut the ribbon.
They're very sharp. Yeah. This can be dangerous.
And of course, this is Southern Sundays, and there's Tony right there. And as you know, Southern Sundays has every kind of homemade, fresh-made, handmade gelato in the world. done by Cassie Grow, and these folks back here make the greatest sandwiches ever. And you just need to come by Southern Sundays and check it all out. Look at that big smile back there. He's got his gun shining today, wearing his medium shirt. All right, this is the ribbon cutting for the merchants at Coker's, and some of the new things they have going on here at the Coker building. Along with Southern Sundays, we have Rooster Wear and Rooster and the Red Maiden shop here, and numerous other things. So this is the Chamber of Commerce ribbon cutting for the shops at Coker. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm at the Rooster and the Red Maiden booth here inside the Cokers, and some of the things you can find here are Avon products that you can, if the product is not here, there are order forms for you to order, and all kinds of neat things here that are provided by the Red Maiden. And then the first project for Rooster Wear are handmade bow ties by the Rooster, and you can see right here they're any color, any fabric that you like. Rooster can make you a bow tie, and they're just $25 for handcrafted designs for the Cock of the Walk, brought to you by Rooster Wear.
Clear path for the cut.
Commerce and the City of Tullahoma. I want to congratulate the merchants and Cokers on their
And that's the ribbon cutting for the merchants at Coker.
The pet of the week this week at the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is a Labrador mix named Doogie, who entered the shelter as a stray when he was 5 weeks old. Doogie is now 7 weeks old and has had some of his vaccinations. He will also receive a free neuter provided by the Tullahoma Animal Shelter. Doogie gets along well with children and other pets. The shelter believes that he will make an excellent family pet. Microchip identification is also available to all dogs adopted for a $15 or greater donation to the shelter. For more details, contact Teresa at 454-9580. The Tullahoma Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue. And the Coffee County Humane Society's featured pet this week is Opal. Opal is a lab who needs a loving home. This shelter also has many other dogs available for adoption at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. Hours of operation at the shelter are 7:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. The shelter's phone number is 723-2711 or 723-2730. Donations for animal care can be made by sending it to Coffee County Humane Society at Post Office Box 252, Manchester 37349. And their website is www.coffeehumane.org. Stay with us. We'll have your weather forecast coming up right after this.
It's a Kia Cadenza kind of day at Russell Barnett Kia of Tullahoma. This luxurious Kia has too many features to mention, with prices starting as low as $33,943. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. We have a huge selection to choose from here at Russell Barnett Kia, and mention this ad and receive an additional $500 off your next Kia Cadenza purchase. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
I'm meteorologist Leland Statham from the News Channel 5 Weather Center. Look to Jim Fuller and crew for local news night here on Channel 6.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1990 at 100 degrees. The record low was in 1967 at 52 degrees. The average high on this day is 86 and the average low is 65. Tonight, look for clear weather in your forecast with a low of around 67. Mostly sunny weather expected on Friday with a high of 92 and a low of 69. About a 50% chance of storms on Saturday with a high of 89 and a low of 69. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.